So I'm here, I just acquired my new Bugout vehicle, this one right here. So we're transitioning the keys off to me right. Not really, but I'm here at Earthroamer booth at Overland Expo 2019 with Allie. She is apparently the person that knows everything you need to know about these things.
Correct.
Kind of a friend of mine also, a fellow Colorado resident. But anyways, we're here to talk about this glorious beast. I don't know a whole lot about it, so Allie's really gonna take it away for the most part. But I'll probably ask some questions here and there. I'm really looking at this thing, not actually, I can't afford it, but I would be looking at this thing from kind of a, yes, it's a sweet overland rig, it gets you out there with all the creature comforts and more, but also a really capable bug out type vehicle that has a huge solar array, battery array, can stay off grid for a long time, huge tank to take you across the country. So we'll get into some of these features and yeah, I don't know much about them, so Allie, you could tell us a little about yourself and the Earthroamer.
Great, I'm Allie. I am the sales and marketing manager for Earthroamer, and I would love to tell you more about this truck. We have two products. We have the LTS, which is built on an F550 Ford chassis. Then we have the HD, which is built on a 750 chassis.
Okay.
So this is our main production truck. We produce 26 of these a year.
Okay.
They base at 490,000.
Starting at just under 500,000. So for those people that have just up to a $500,000 budget, we're still good.
You're still good.
Okay,
you're sneaking right in.
Cool. Okay, and this one is optioned up to about roughly
600,000.
600,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and it looks good, and it's big, and it's got a diesel engine.
Yep, it's got the 6.7 in it. So the stock F550 Ford chassis, it's four-wheel drive. We take the dually tires off the back. Put the 41-inch military grade Continental tires on it.
41s.
Yeah.
They look mean. Look at all these bolts on them.
Don't concern yourself with what all of those do. As far as the chassis goes, we put a 2.5-foot extension on it as well.
Okay.
So that's going to give you that extra length, and then we reinforce the entire truck. When it leaves, it's just over 18,000 pounds.
18,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she actually drives this around. You've put most of the miles on this vehicle.
About 12,000.
Which is currently for sale. Is it still for sale?
It is for sale.
I don't know if it'll be for sale still,
yeah,
but
probably
you can
not.
hit up Allie by the time this video is out. So she has a lot of personal experience, so we were kind of talking personally before we did this video, and she's kind of telling me like, oh, it's a dream to drive, just hauling down the highway, speeding before you know it, no power issues, brakes well, handles itself really nicely off-road.
It does. I think people have maybe a preconceived notion that it's hard to drive, it's loud to drive, it's stiff, but we put the air ride suspension in it, smooths it out, it's very floaty. Okay. But kind of like you said, I forget that I'm driving an Earthroamer. I have to have a little reality check.
Awesome. So we're gonna get into the inside here in a bit, but some of the fancy things here, it has like this deadbolt system that you can lock it up essentially.
Yeah,
right?
So it's a billet aluminum, and then a deadbolt pin goes through here, and you can't get the doors apart.
Okay.
So just another security feature. It's another thing that when people are approaching the vehicle, if they're thinking about breaking in, it might be another deterrent.
Yeah, not an easy vehicle to steal though,
no.
Because it's a pretty recognizable thing, so probably don't try and steal them. But
most of them are equipped with GPS as well, so maybe don't do that.
So for those of you thinking, don't try it.
Not a good idea.
So then we have a huge cab over the bed basically, which we'll show in a second. I didn't know there's a pass-through from the actual cab into the cabin, which is awesome, because I was kind of wondering like, you got to get out and go back in every time, but you don't have to, which we'll show you here in a second. Pass-through, and then externally we have how many watts?
1320 on the roof.
1320, 1,320 watts of solar panels on the roof, which feeds into 4
AGM batteries.
So you can power most of your electronics and stuff, flat screen TVs, whatever you want to do on the inside off of that without even turning the engine on, really.
And that's your fail-safe, is the dual alternators. So if you need to do that, you fire up your engine. Idling, you're going to get 20% increase on the battery an hour. So 5 hours, you're fully charged.
Okay. So back cycles, engine charges, batteries, like you would assume, but also solar. Quite a bit of solar up there. Nice and flat on the roof. We'll hop up there in a second and take a look. I don't know. I guess we could swing around and see what's on the back.
Yeah,
cool.
Sure what's on the back.
Cool. So we got some stuff back here. A really mean spare that I'm jealous of, but what else?
So we're looking at storage lockers. You have your remote for the 3 winches. There's a winch to get that spare tire down. It's 215 pounds.
Okay.
And then you have your forward winch and your rear winch. Those are all remote controls.
Great.
An axe, some recovery gear, your toolkit, and then your storage space. So
a lot of storage back here.
Yeah, so skis, snowboards, whatever, whatever you're looking for to put back there. It is a lot of space.
Cool. And then the beefy winch right back here. S2's all over the place on this thing. Tons of light. And I'm assuming there's kind of a control panel inside where you can do all that stuff, which we'll get to in a second. Do you know off the top of your head how wide this thing is?
It's just over 8 feet.
Just over 8
So
feet.
it looks really wide. It's no wider than a Ford Raptor.
Okay.
So it has the feel of it, but it's just wider.
Nice. So with fancy accommodations, we need fancy meals, right?
That's right.
So what do we got going on back here?
So back here you have the exterior kitchen. This is an option. So you have a single burner stove, kind of a chop tub right here, and then this slides out.
Oh.
It's the only place on the truck you're going to find propane to run this barbecue here. So you have the option to cook indoors as well as outdoors.
So power inside is all off the batteries or from the engine?
Correct, yeah. And then the exterior kitchen is very much just like a normal barbecue.
Okay, cool. Well, let's swing inside. This nice little air mist vaporizer.
You gotta keep it smelling good in
oils.
here. And it does have essential oils in
What is
it.
the fragrance?
It is cedar wood.
Cedar wood? That sounds rich. What?
I just think of this sweet mahogany, Anchorman.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
mahogany.
Kind of a big deal.
Okay, you've been filming this whole time?
Yep.
Good stuff. So we're hanging out in this little, what is it, the galley?
Sure.
We're hanging out in the galley. It's nice, it's very nice. The wood finish, everything. We even have some cedar wood, I believe, fragrance blowing into the cabin. I don't know anything about what's going on in here, so Allie's gonna take it away, tell us a little bit about the models and kind of how this one is outfitted, how many people it sleeps, what kind of tech we got going on.
Sure. So this is one of 5 layouts. This is the Breckenridge. So it sleeps 4 comfortably. You have a king size bed up here. Without the bunk storage, which is an option, it would be a California king.
Okay.
So we can accommodate rather large, tall people. What you're sitting on comes out on an electric. You can actually hit the base if you want to. So see the top one? Yeah.
Whoa!
So
There
it
we
slides
go.
out. It makes about a 6-foot bed. Just ride that wave. And then this dinette that I'm at is about a 5-foot bed.
Okay, so this converts into another bed.
It does.
So sleeps 6?
4. Yeah, 4.
Maybe.
If you're talking kids,
How
6.
comfy you are together.
Correct.
How many
close
people
your
want to
friendship
share a
is.
bed?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
4 to 6 to 8.
Yeah. This one is equipped with the ultimate entertainment package. So we have the flat screen TV, DirecTV, Sirius, Apple TV, the DVD player. All of that is an option as well.
Okay. Do you got big antennas that help with any kind of stuff?
Yeah,
up top?
on you'll see when you go onto the roof, you'll see a dome. That's a satellite. And
Okay.
there's also a Wi-Fi router up there as well.
Nice.
Above me is a control panel. Bunch
Lot
of
of
switches.
buttons.
Yeah, that's the command center. It's basically what's just on in the truck. Since there is no propane and there is no generator, power management is key. So you have your AC power, your DC power, your hydraulic water heater, your inverter, just what's on. If you don't want it on in the truck, you just shut it off.
Okay.
So that's all that it is. Underneath, you're looking at sealed wiring.
That is a nice wiring job.
Yeah, the guys should be very proud of themselves.
Yes, I do some wiring, and this, I would be very proud of myself if I could do that.
It's just nice because I know that if I need to get to a fuse, it's labeled, I know where it is. It's not in a seating component, it's not taking up the floorboards, it's all central up here.
So when people buy one of these, are they taken through training, I would imagine?
Yes. So the day they take delivery is what we call it. You have a full day of training. You don't leave without understanding your truck. And there's videos and there's manuals that they have access to as owners that they can always reference.
You get like a big instruction manual.
Yeah, just like a
kind of
flip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of it's electronic, so they can access it.
Good.
You know, off road and go paperless. But they get hands-on training with our customer experience manager.
Okay. Cool. So this is pretty much all the action for controls is up here.
Correct.
I see some switches over there as well.
Yeah. So the lights you can control from multiple locations.
Okay.
And then like the awning and the camp steps are on that panel as you're exiting the camper.
Okay. And then we have kind of a security camera array up here.
Yeah, that's the Ghost security system. 360 cameras, also an option. I always recommend it in a truck because you can technically go full blackout mode in the truck.
Okay.
So people can't see in, that means you can't see out.
So these things flip on. Okay.
Correct.
Nice.
And then
So
the screen
all
comes from the
windows-
top.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so for security reasons, for comfort reasons, you can block it out so no one can see in. That's your way of maintaining and understanding what's going on outside of the vehicle.
Yeah, so you can see pretty much every square foot around the vehicle.
There's cameras on all 4 sides.
Cool. And then we have some Bose speakers in here,
We do Bose surround sound.
all over the place. And then we have some really nicely fit kind of foam secured trays, cups,
Yeah.
all behind this cool glass. Oh, I don't actually know how to
Do
close
it.
this.
Put some muscle
push
behind it. You won't break it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay,
So we
good.
call that quiet ride dish storage. So it doesn't rattle, nothing touches, it won't break.
Okay. And then some media stuff over here. Looks like we have induction cooktop
Correct.
here.
Correct.
And I'm seeing kind of outlets throughout, and then this is kind of just a bunch of storage.
Yep. You're
All
looking at a
through here?
pantry, cutlery, there's shun knives in the second drawer down. And then moving across from the galley, you have your fridge, your freezer, and then your convection oven.
Great, so fridge down here,
Yep.
freezer,
Feel free to open it.
microwave. And then we got some other stuff. We got like a shower
We
back
do.
here.
Yep. So the door, go ahead and open that one. That is going to be a wet bath. So it is a toilet and shower all in one.
Which I like. You can do kind of double duty in
Sure.
there if you want. Keyword duty on that if you need to. And then this other door, does it lead to anything fun?
It is a cedar closet with a hidden gun safe.
I like that.
I have 2 gun safes on board for you.
Okay.
Do you
so,
see it?
I don't really. Is it in the bottom?
It is not.
Oh, well, I failed that test.
All right.
Where is
so
it?
close the closet door. 4th drawer down.
4th, like
Yep. That. Nope.
1, 2, 3,
Yep,
4.
it
Okay.
opened. Top right. You see that peg?
Top right here.
Push it in. Toward the right. Hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Now open your closet back up. That panel has popped out.
Oh, back in there. I like that. That's super secret.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel like James Bond or
It's very
something.
Bond. Like the other gun safe is over here. It's a biometric gun safe in the bunk so that you have quick access should you be in the bunk area. So this flips up. Pistol safe.
Love it. Need to put one in my bed. And then looks like some other storage kind of.
Yeah, so that's just deep bunk storage. So pillows, comforters, sheets, things like that, snow gear. And then underneath the bed, there's some shallow storage.
Okay.
So
So
you
we
You
away some-
fly fishing gear.
nice. I love it. Clever use of space
Yeah.
as it needs to be kind of with a small-ish. This is basically like a tiny home in here.
It basically is, yeah.
It's like a really luxury tiny home that can also take you almost anywhere
Has the off-road capability.
you want to go. That's really cool. Nice lighting in here. Plenty of space. I'm 5'10", someone up to probably 6'5", maybe.
6'6".
6'6". Good guess.
Yeah, you were very close.
Good guess. So if you're 6'6", you'll be good. If you're taller, all you Shaquille O'Neals out there, you gotta crouch a little bit, I guess. But do you have a taller model even, or is this kind of the max height?
The HD is much taller.
Okay.
So that's going to be for the bigger family, someone that wants to go further, longer.
If your budget's more like a mil plus.
Yeah, 1.5 million.
1.5 mil, okay. So Shaquille O'Neal, that's you.
That's you.
Cool, and then this is the pass-through we were kind of talking about earlier, where you can just go right in here up into the cab. So pull into a parking lot, it's raining, it's messy outside, and you just want to climb right back out up into bed. You don't even have to step a foot outside.
Yeah, you don't have to engage with the weather if you don't want to.
Which is one of my, ironically, I don't really know why, but it was one of my biggest questions. Like, do you have to actually get out of that? Like,
Right.
someone, I paid $1 million and I gotta walk
go
outside
outside.
and no, you walk right through, which is really nice.
So the chassis obviously doesn't come that way, so we cut that
Yeah.
pass-through out, and we remove the bench seat because it comes with the bench seat, so we put 2 captain's chairs in.
Okay,
You also can do 1 captain's chairs and a 2/3 storage platform. We also call it a
Gotcha.
dog platform.
okay,
You can also take the seats completely out and do just a full platform.
okay. And is there anything like really special otherwise going on up here that we should look at, or not?
I mean, we
too much?
modify part of the dash to put our level system in there for the air ride, so you can control it. You can also see your water and your energy. And We're not
Okay.
coming back to the camper to always see that.
Great.
The last thing we do is we lower that center console 8 inches, so you have the option of stepping into the front seat, much like the front seat of a plane.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
normally it's flush with the armrest, so it's much higher.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And some Fijis, fittingly.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got some of
Gotta
those
stay
in there.
hydrated.
I like it. I gonna sell the Tacoma and start saving
I support
probably
you. I support you.
for a while. We did want to get up onto the roof.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I got you.
All right, that was awesome. Actually, it's my first time in an Earthroamer, so really, I mean, I was expecting it to be nice, but it was really nice. And way more solar on top than I would
So
have
much,
thought. It's
yeah.
like, you don't even know it's up. Anyway, I really want one, but if you are more wealthy than me and considering it, definitely worth checking out. Great company, some cool people that work here, based out of Colorado also. So if you have any questions, I'll put links down below. You can click it. You can ask questions in the comments, and I may know the answer, but maybe not.
I think you might. You
I
just
might.
learned a lot.
I might, yeah. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, so I might have it.
You're hired.
Anyway, Allie, thanks so much for your time out here. Again, we're at Overland Expo West 2019 at the Earthroamer booth. And
No, none.
this is the ultimate Bugout rig / Overland
Are they?
luxury tiny home on wheels rig.
Last summer we had a couple.
Appreciate that.
Cool. All right, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, get subscribed, and until next time, guys, take care. So if
Uncomfortable on video.
do I?
Yeah, like when you're videoing, do you ever like?
Early on,
Really?
for sure. Yeah, I was like so camera shy. Like I can watch my old. You can keep recording, whatever. I can watch my old videos. And I'm just like such a loser. Just like.
No.
Hi guys,
You are.
we're talking about this.
And now it's just kind of like
What up?
myself. Like
Yeah.
I haven't changed as a human. Just like
Yeah.
that. I'm normal on camera now
Right.
instead of like weird.